ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The White Sands Division I Golf Tournament taking place this week at the Ocean Club course on Paradise Island. The ladies taking to the course the past couple of days while the men are getting ready to tee off. Our Amajal Knowles joins us with the latest.
Good evening, Johnny, and good evening, Bahamas, where we are still live here at the Royal Towers at the Atlantis Paradise Island Resort, where moments ago the welcome ceremony for several collegiate golf teams just wrapped up here at the White Sands Golf Tour. Joining me now is the head coach of the Houston Men's Golf Program, Jonathan Dismute. Jonathan, just tell me a bit about organizing the tournament and getting all the teams to come down here to the Bahamas to play some golf.
It's been awesome. We worked through Global Golf. We worked with the Minister of Tourism here to put this together. We've got 14 great schools here. It's going to be an awesome week. We're so fortunate to be able to be here in the Bahamas this time of year and just enjoy the beautiful weather and the beautiful golf course and this beautiful resort.
You mentioned 14 teams, obviously deep pool. Just tell me a bit about the level of competition you expect between the schools.
Yeah, no, we've got some great schools here. A lot of the top schools in NCAA golf are here: Wake Forest, SMU, Arkansas, Florida State, University of Houston, which we're representing. We got a lot of great teams here, so it should be an action-packed week and should be some really good scores.
I know, obviously, the golfers, they want to take in some sights, but how does you as the coach find that balance between seeing the sights and getting in the practice rounds you need?
Yeah, no, we've got work to do in the morning, so we'll get in and we'll focus on our preparation and our practice tomorrow. We play each morning, and then we can kind of enjoy the island a little bit in the afternoon, and as long as we're ready to go the next day, we should be good to go.
Okay, credit chair first. Johnny, back to you in studio.
Based in the Damon Wildcats closing out their preseason college basketball schedule last night with a 116-54 blowout win over Mohawk College out of Canada. Based in finishing up with 9 points and 4 rebounds in 12 minutes of action. The Wildcats start the season ranked number 22 in the NCAA Division II poll. They open up play in the Small College Hall of Fame Classic this weekend at the St. Joseph Civic Center in Missouri. Damon, that is, has won 17 straight season openers, but number 18 won't come easy as they take on top-ranked defending national champion Northwest Missouri State on Friday. The Bearcats are coming off a perfect 38-0 season, having won 2 of the last 3 Division II national championships, losing just 5 times in their last 105 games. Well, it's been in the works for many years now, and as Jay Philippe tells us tonight, the Big Yard will soon feature an indoor basketball facility.
Sports on South Andros is definitely on the move right now. The South Andros multi-purpose gymnasium is under construction, and athletes and coaches as well as community residents are excited about this gymnasium. Chairman of the South Andros Gymnasium, Carolyn Stewart, says work is ongoing.
They are finishing the roof. Once they finish the roof at the front, then I think they'll have to wait for another stage to be processed by Ministry of Works, and they're waiting for the plans for that because I understand that is still in the works. They're still waiting for that to go to costing, and then we'll see. Hopefully we'll have the same contractor to do the finished work because he's been with us from the gym got it started, from the started the preliminary works, and that work was actually started in 2016.
She also says the government came on board recently where they intend to assist with the completion of the gym.
We're hoping for the best. We're hoping hopefully by June that this whole building will be completed before the hurricane season, because this is actually going to be the hurricane shelter for South Andros. And you can see from the size of it, we can fit the whole of South Andros in here without any problem.
Chief Councillor Zebedee Roll is excited about the thought of the multi-purpose gym on the island for Andros and says that this means a great deal for the Androsian community.
The community of South Andros will be very proud. Right now, there is a basketball tournament going on at the high school, and the inclement weather had put a dent in that. So basically, having this facility completed those games will then be indoors, and we wouldn't have a problem with the inclement weather in the future.
So there you have it, the Big Yard making major moves for indoor sports. Reporting from South Andres, I'm Jay Philippe, ZNS Total Sports.
The Caribbean Tip-Off Classic set to take over the capital this weekend, and there's been a venue change because the Kendall Isaacs Gym is still being used as a shelter.
We'd like to thank the Catholic Board, along with Loyola Hall, who has stepped in and assisted us by allowing us to host this event. They're also at a cost, but they help us tremendously. We also like to thank Breezes, who is our major sponsor, and the Federation, who has stepped up big time and be one of the major sponsors this year, because we didn't get much sponsors that came through as we would have anticipated. Due to Dorian, things changed. People had to divert funds, so we understand that, but the show must go on, Fisher. And so for that reason, we stepped up and make sure that the kids, the athletes of the Bahamas, has an opportunity to be exposed and get that opportunity to get to the next level. There's more than Buddy Hield and DeAndre Ayton out there. And as under my watch as the president of the Federation, I want to make sure that those other guys get an opportunity to make it to the highest level of basketball, which is the NBA.
Technical Director for the Bahamas Basketball Federation and tournament organizer Steve Barnes spoke about how the idea for this tournament came about.
We have a guy named Dave Marin that I've known a while, and he runs a top prep showcase in Rhode Island every year. And so Dave and I connected. We talked about this and what the potential could have we're now going over a year, 2 years ago. And Dave knows all these guys, and he got the conversation started. And I'm doing somewhat of the organization side, and now the Bahama Basketball Federation has become the host of the event. So we've developed this team that works on this year-round. You come out and $10, you get in the building for adults, $3 for kids. So it's a great way for families to come out and have a really cool weekend and enjoy basketball and get to see some great players. And I know there's so many good young players here in the country that could look up to these guys, especially the really young guys, the 10, 11, 12-year-old kids. So you get your fill of basketball. If you like basketball, it's a great spot to do it. And last year we had some unbelievable, outstanding play, highlight stuff, and it's fun.
The Junior Baseball League of Nassau opening preseason play last night at St. Andrews Field of Dreams with the matchup in the girls softball division. Preseason games will continue for 3 weeks with the regular season set to start on Wednesday, November 20th, with 5 weeks of games before the break for the Christmas holidays. Last night, the McCormick Spice Girls taking on the newest team in the league, the Hit Squad. After reaching the championship last year before losing to the distributors, the Spice Girls on a mission to take it one step further this time around. They picked up an easy 19-5 victory.
We came out tonight to have fun and try to get in games, get up the game speed. So basically, it was a good win. It's a new team, just entered the league this year. We now have 7 teams, so like I said, it's a preseason game. Just wanted to have some fun and get in the softball cheek. From here, 2 more preseason games, and then we get ready for the series. And hopefully, on paper, we have one of the better teams in the league, and so hopefully we'll be able to show that on the field and go to the championship.
It was okay. The girls, this is their first time, for a lot of them, this is their first time playing the back of JBL, and it was fun. All our players wasn't able to come out, I guess, because of the timing and what's not. But we still wanted to bring the girls out tonight to have a little practice and experience the lights, playing under the lights for themselves. Everybody was playing out of position. We was just trying a few stuff. Nobody was actually playing their particular position except maybe for the catcher, but these girls have a lot of heart. So if we ever end up in a dog fight, I expect for them to growl to the very end.
Team Bahamas left town today for the Caribbean Cycling Championships in Cuba. Giles Sawyer will be competing at this level for the first time.
Talking about 150 guys. Some of our races only have like 10 to 15, so it's going to be a different environment. Guys are going to be aggressive. You're going to have to fight for position, so it's going to be a challenge.
Head coach Byron Turbo Musgrove spoke about the course the cyclists will have to navigate.
The course, it's not mountainous, but it has some sting in the tail, some climbs, and our guys are up to the challenge. They've been training, they're putting in the mileage, and so we expect for them to do reasonably well, and from this, continue to build.
That's a look at sports. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.